Kaya magandang araw muli mga kababayan. Ito pag-usapan natin yung pagsipak dito kay General Torre. Ano? Confirm na yan mga kababayan na talaga si General Torre ay sinipak na. No? Mismo si Secretary Bersamin nagpahayag na ang patungkol sa pagsibak dito kay General Torre. Kaya malungkot kayo ng kalagayan ni General Torre. No? Kaya ang tanong mga kababayan, bakit ba sinibak itong si General Torre? Diba? Alam naman natin mga ginawa ni General Torre, talagang yung power niya at kinalugdan to ni BBM. Talagang naging masaya si BBM sa mga ginawa ni General Torre, pero ang nangyari ay nabaliwala ang lahat na yun, no? Dahil sinipak siya. Ano nga ba ang dahilan? Ito mga nagsalita si Senator Lacson, dati itong PNP chief, no? At saka si Tiglao, sekretary ni Pinoy. Isa ang mga sinasabi nila patungkol dito sa bakit sinipak si General Torre, mga kababayan. Sinipak siya dahil sumobra siya sa kapangyarihan, mga kababayan. Mga hindi niya dapat trabawin ay ginawa niya, no? Ibig sabihin, yung mga PNP generals, mga 3-star generals, inirelieve niya, inilipat-lipat siya sa ibang mga pwesto, no, na hindi siya nagpaalam kay Bongbong Marcos. At binaypas niya itong si DLG Secretary Jovic Rimulya. Hindi siya nagpaalam. Kaya nagalit dito Napolcom, mga kababayan, dito kay General Torre. Kaya ang nangyari ngayon, ito palang dahilan. Kaya pala sinibak itong si General Torre. Ngayon, mga kababayan, paano ngayon si General Torre ngayon? Floating, no? Kasi ang dapat sa kanya, mag-retired na siya. Kasi pag hindi na siya nag-retired, floating siya, no? Wala siyang posisyon. Walang pwedeng ibigay na posisyon para sa kanya. Kasi PNP chief siya, hindi siya pwedeng ilagay sa mababang posisyon, no? Dapat mas mataas, no? Pwede siya maging secretary ng DILG, kaso hindi niya pwedeng palitan itong si Jovic Rimulya, mga kababayan. Maliban na lang kung talagang ipwesto siya ni Bongbong Marcos sa ibang pwesto bilang isang secretary. Kaya ito nga abangan natin, mga kababayan, kung ano pong mayayari dito kay General Torre, no? At alam naman natin, no? Galit na galit na mga Duterte supporter dyan kay General Torre, at malamang tuwang-tuwa, no? Maraming nasiyahan ngayon sa balitang ito, lalo ng mga DDS supporter. Kaya ito, mga kababayan, pakinggan natin itong video ni General Viewpoint, kung saan talagang mas may detalye pa tayong malalaman patungkol ngayon sa pagsibak dito kay General Torre. Ito, pakinggan po natin.
Itong post ng News 5, 12 minutes ago, paliwanag ito ni Senator Lacson bakit biglang sinibak si General Torre. Dating PNP chief ito, kaya alam niya yung kalakaran. Okay. He acted beyond his authority. Sumobra. Gumawa siya ng bagay-bagay na wala sa authority niya. Yon ang summary ni Senator Lacson. Inihayag ni Senator Ping Lacson na lumabag sa patakaran si Police General Nicolas Torre III nang hindi nito ipadaan kay President Bongbong Marcos ang desisyon na alisin si Police Lieutenant General Jose Melencio Nartates bilang Deputy Chief for Administration or Second in Command. Okay, ito ang payag. Normally, the designation and relief of the members of the PNP Command Group, Deputy for Admin, Deputy for Operations, and Chief Directorial Staff should be cleared with the President or at least the ex-officio chairman of the Napolcom, also the Secretary of Interior and Local Government. Saad ni Lacson na dati ring na silbing PNP chief. Nitong August 6 lang nang itinalaga si Torre si Nartates bilang head ng Area Police Command for Western Mindanao. Nagpalit sila ng pwesto ni dating PNP spokesperson Lieutenant General Banac na itinalaga naman ni Torre bilang number 2 man. So, ito, mayroon akong nabasa rin na post ni Mr. Rigoberto Ticlao, parehas sila ng sinasabi ni Senator Lacson. Wala na sa kapangyarihan ni General Torre yung i-relieve mo yung second in rank. Tole, hindi lang second in rank Deputy Chief for Admin, Deputy Chief for Operations, basta yung mga directorial staff, halos lahat yan 3-star rank. Hindi mo pwedeng tanggalin kung hindi dadaan sa NAPOLCOM or even the President. Ang ginawa ni General Torre, on his own, nirelieve niya. Kaya nasobrahan talaga. Ito yung post ni Mr. Rigoberto Ticlao. From one of my chat groups, why Malacanang ousted Nicolas Torre as PNP chief? Nicolas Torre III lost his post as chief of PNP on August 26. August 25. Ngayon, effective today. Just 3 months after stepping in the role. The palace move came after a heated clash with National Police Commission and Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla. Okay, the breaking point, a controversial reshuffle. At the center of the conflict was Torre's decision to reshuffle senior police officers without NAPOLCOM's green light. Okay? On August 6, he reassigned Lieutenant General Jose Melencio Nartatis Jr. to Western Mindanao and promoted Lieutenant General Bernard Banac into PNP's second highest post. NAPOLCOM quickly struck back through Resolution 2025-0531. It ordered Torre to roll back the changes, stressing that third-level appointments needed commission approval. Torre refused to budge. Defiance in public view. Instead of backing down, Torre doubled down. On August 18 flag raising ceremony in Camp Crami, he introduced Banac in his new role and brushed off the issue as an administrative matter. His line, ito yung kanyang speech No order, no obstacle, no challenge can break our unity and our commitment to the nation, was widely read as a direct swipe at NAPOLCOM's authority. Kahit ako, nung mabasa ko itong mga ganito, sabi ko, wala ni, delikado. Na-foresight ko na may mangyayaring pataasan ng sino ang masusunod, Torre o Remulla? Nakita ko na, Remulla will prevail. At ito na nga, nangyari. Clash of authorities. The dispute underscored a deeper power struggle. While the President appoints the PNP chief, day-to-day supervision rests with the DILG Secretary and NAPOLCOM. Yun. So, alalahanin natin yun Ang PNP chief, he is not, hindi yung lahat na lang gusto niya. Day-to-day operations ng police, sinusupervise yan ng National Police Commission. Yun ang nakalimutan ni General Torre. Torre's refusal to acknowledge that balance of power was seen as a challenge not only to NAPOLCOM but also to Remulla, who had grown increasingly frustrated with what he reportedly viewed as Torre's arrogance and disregard for protocol. The palace steps in. On August 25, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin signed the order that sealed Torre's fate. The memorandum was blank. His relief was effective immediately, and he was instructed to turn over all matters for a smooth transition. A short but eventful tenure 85 days. Torres' term lasted for 85 days, yet it was marked by bold, sometimes heavy-handed decisions. He set a 5-minute response rule for Petro Manila Cups, sacked 19 officers for misconduct, and relieved 8 police chiefs for poor performance. He also became the first PNP chief, Philippine National Police Academy graduate to rise to top of the 280,000 strong force. His dismissal serves as a reminder, no matter how high the rank, the police remain under civilian oversight. And crossing that line comes with consequences. Yan. Tama ito. So, salamat at naayos na ang problema. Kasi pag hindi nila ginawa ito, ano nang mangyari sa ating PNP? So, good luck kay General Torres sa kanyang future. Kung ano pa ang future niya sa